Karlissa has finally reached her breaking point, and this time, the drama isn't about Blueface or Chrisean. She made it clear. Enough is enough. She demands that people stop meddling in her children's lives. With serious intent, she warned that her lawyer would be stepping in to address the spread of false information. The real issue revolves around Dre, her other son, and a secret so explosive that even Karissa's own sister felt compelled to expose it. The online world erupted after a now-deleted live video revealed allegations against Dre involving an incident in Las Vegas, throwing everything into chaos. Karissa's message was firm and resolute. "Please, stay out of my son's business. Don't mess with him." For years, she stayed quiet, but those days are over. Anyone who tries to come for her boys will be met head-on. Yet, the shockwaves didn't end there. At the height of the turmoil, Karlissa did something nobody expected, something truly unthinkable. Karlissa did not hold back at all. Instead, she directed sharp criticism toward Chrisean's fans, accusing them of fueling the problems that Chrisean Jr. has been quietly enduring away from the public eye. With a fierce and unapologetic tone, she challenged the online supporters. "If you want to cry for her baby, where were you when that boy was screaming for help?" This was not just a simple family disagreement. It had become a full-scale, explosive meltdown playing out in real time across social media platforms. The drama unfolded through live streams filled with raw emotion, fiery exchanges on Twitter, and leaked text messages that peeled back the layers of an incredibly complicated and painful family saga. But the real question lingering on everyone's mind was, what exactly did Dre do that pushed Karlissa to this point of open confrontation? Karlissa has made it clear that she will fiercely protect her children, even if that means revealing uncomfortable truths that others might want to keep hidden. Yet, amidst all the chaos, rumors began to swirl, suggesting that Chrisean's own fanbase might have somehow contributed to the baby's ongoing struggles. To fully understand why Karissa's response was so intense and public, it is necessary to take a step back and look deeper than just Dre's actions. The situation is far more complex, a tangled web of family tension, emotional pain, and deep-seated betrayal that goes beyond what most people see on the surface. It's not just about one incident or one family member. It's about a history of conflict, unresolved grievances, and the way those issues have spilled over into the very public arena of social media and reality TV. The layers of hurt and anger run deep, and the lines between victim and aggressor become blurred as the story unfolds. Karissa's fierce defense, her accusations toward Chrisean's supporters, and the revelations about Dre are all pieces of a larger puzzle that reveals just how complicated and fraught this family drama has become. Behind the scenes, the pain is real, and the fallout is affecting not only the adults involved but also the innocent child caught in the middle. What appears on camera is only a glimpse of the truth. What happens behind closed doors is where the real story lies. Understanding this context is key to seeing why Karissa's words struck such a chord, and why the drama continues to captivate and divide fans and followers alike. For years, Karlissa Saffold, Blueface's fierce and unfiltered mother, has made headlines for clashing with her own family, but many don't realize she has 3 children. While Blueface is the most well-known, her eldest son Dre has always remained in the shadows, quiet, calculating, and deliberately avoiding the spotlight. That all changed when Karissa's sister, Auntie D, who had kept a low profile for some time, unexpectedly went live on Facebook. There was no build-up, just her casually sipping wine in her kitchen. Before dropping a bombshell, she'd stayed silent to protect Dre until now, but what happened in Vegas was too much to keep under wraps. That single statement sent shockwaves through TikTok and Reddit, igniting questions: who is Dre, and what exactly went down in Vegas? Rumors swirled about whether Dre was involved in something dangerous or even illegal. Auntie D didn't hold back, accusing Karlissa of protecting the wrong son while throwing shade at Chrisean for her parenting. She claimed Dre had abandoned a girl in Vegas with a bruise on her face, a revelation that stunned fans and sparked fierce debate. Who was this girl, and why had this story only just surfaced? But the Vegas incident wasn't new. Reports from as far back as 2021 suggested Karlissa had previously covered for Dre after another troubling event at a bar, where a girl ended up hospitalized and was allegedly paid off to stay silent, further fueling speculation that Dre's good kid image was a facade. Meanwhile, the drama surrounding Chrisean Jr. was also heating up. Since Blueface and Chrisean's volatile relationship became a public spectacle, Karlissa has relentlessly criticized Chrisean, branding her unfit and accusing her of endangering the baby going so far as to threaten CPS involvement. Fans, alarmed by signs of distress in Chrisean Jr., rallied online with hashtags like #SaveChris and #WhereIsTheNanny, demanding answers and protection for the child. Yet, Karlissa dismissed their concerns, insisting that Chrisean Jr. was no one else's business but hers. Her comments struck a nerve, especially in light of Auntie D's explosive Vegas revelations. Suddenly, the internet flipped the script. Karlissa of covering for Dre while condemning Chrisean, raising suspicions about double standards and hidden truths. The tension boiled over in a viral live stream where Karlissa lashed out without naming names but clearly targeting her sister. She accused her family of hypocrisy, saying, "Y'all raised boys who leave bruises, and now you want to come for me. I've got mine, but y'all have secrets." She defended Dre fiercely, insisting people didn't understand his side and warning against quick judgments based on snippets of footage or rumors. Then, turning her ire toward Chrisean's fans, Karlissa accused them of being fake supporters, who weren't there when the baby suffered alone, backstage, crying until he turned blue. The comment section exploded. Did Karlissa just allege Chrisean left the baby unattended? Were there receipts? And that's when a mysterious photo surfaced. A backstage hallway showing a stroller with no adults nearby. Was this evidence of neglect or a manipulated image? Reddit and social media users debated endlessly, with many claiming it exposed hidden truths about the baby's care. As if that wasn't enough, an audio clip leaked in the comments, a distorted, chaotic voice unmistakably belonging to Dre. The voice revealed a girl confiding she was pregnant in Vegas, unsure if Dre was the father, and that he'd left her there. Suddenly, the rumors had a face and a voice, igniting the timeline into flames. This was the explosive secret Auntie D hinted at, Dre allegedly abandoning a pregnant girl. With Karlissa accused of shielding him despite his serious missteps, narrative flipped entirely. Those who once defended Karlissa now criticized her for protecting Dre while publicly tearing down Chrisean. The backlash intensified when an anonymous account named Truth Untied shared screenshots of direct messages between a girl named Bria and a mutual friend, adding layers to the unfolding family drama. Bria shared a chilling message. "He promised to help me get an Uber to the airport, but then he just vanished. I was bleeding and alone. I only came because he said Karlissa would be there, that it would be safe." The internet was stunned. Bria's profile was private, yet sleuthing fans quickly uncovered old photos tagging Dre at a Vegas club just 2 weeks earlier. And guess who was right beside him? Bria herself, radiant in a pink dress, clutch in hand, smiling for the camera. The comment sections turned ruthless. How could he be out partying while leaving a pregnant woman stranded? People compared the situation to the infamous Blueface and Chrisean drama but claimed this was even worse. Then came an even bigger bombshell. Someone pointed out that Bria wasn't just some random hookup. She was connected to someone at Zeus Network. Suddenly, whispers about deeper, possibly network-wide cover-ups, surfaced. As tensions rose, Karlissa exploded in a live stream, visibly shaken and pacing angrily. "Everyone wants to come at my family, but what about your sons? Your cousins? Bria was never pregnant," she insisted. "She did this to trap my son. And she regretted. My sisters always envied my life, now she's trying to ruin my boys. I'll take this to court if I have to." The live lasted 9 fiery minutes, stirring the internet for hours. Zeus stayed silent. Chris E said nothing. Blueface tweeted vaguely. Words flew, but no DNA test results emerged. Meanwhile, Auntie D doubled down on Facebook, claiming Bria called her in tears. Bleeding alone in a Vegas hotel bathroom while Dre was out flaunting on a yacht. "You tell me who the real villain is," she wrote. This had escalated beyond family drama, was now an all-out war. Meanwhile, Chrisean Jr.'s fragile condition came under scrutiny. Bloggers uncovered reports of his frequent medical visits for breathing issues, and whispers circulated about CPS's involvement. Though anything official seemed hushed once cameras started rolling. One producer revealed that Jr. had cried so uncontrollably during a shoot that the scene was scrapped, details that rarely saw the light of day. Then, an anonymous nurse shared a chilling observation. "I've seen that baby multiple times. At a private LA clinic. He's sweet, but something's off. He barely reacts to people, what they call a trauma response." Yet those around him seemed more focused on filming than on his well-being. Fans were furious. So while Chrisean's fighting online, Karlissa's blaming the internet, and Dre's leaving girls stranded in Vegas. The baby's suffering, they said. This isn't just drama, it's tragedy. The biggest shock came when Auntie D pinned a comment under one of her live reposts. "If Karlissa doesn't stop lying, I'll drop the audio from the Vegas hotel staff." Dre left at 3 a.m. The girl was bleeding at 3:15. "I have the call logs." The internet buzzed hotel audio. The drama had more layers. Then, an anonymous Reddit post titled "Proof Dre Left Her Bleeding" went viral, featuring a tiny voicemail from a Paradise Palms front desk employee. "Hello, Ms. Johnson. We received a noise complaint from room 37. Your guest was in visible distress and requested an ambulance." The booking was under Dre's legal name, D.I. Porter. Social media erupted again as female Rapshade posted a carousel of evidence: the voicemail transcript, a map of the Vegas hotel, and a photo of Dre outside a nearby liquor store. The man left, a bleeding girl alone, and thought no one would find out. Where was Karlissa? Then, a nurse from Cedars-Sinai spoke out to Glam Untitled. She came in with spotting and dehydration. When asked about the father, she said no, that he blocked her. "We kept her overnight, but she left early, not wanting anyone to know." Another bombshell dropped: Bria's old Facebook post where she excitedly anticipated her Vegas trip, mentioning Mama Porter, aka Karlissa, the same woman now denying any connection to Bria. Fans were furious. How do you deny someone you invited? Suddenly, Karlissa was caught in the act. Then Chris E resurfaced on Instagram, posting a cryptic black screen with one word: karma. Blogs speculated, was she hinting at Bria's story or warning Karlissa? Just as speculation peaked, Zeus dropped a trailer for the upcoming Raw, uncensored miniseries featuring Christian and Blueface. In the final seconds, Chrisean Jr is seen crying uncontrollably, held by a nanny amid chaos and yelling. A blurred male voice screams, "Why is he still here? Didn't y'all say CPS was coming? Did someone just admit CPS was called again?" Many believed it was Blueface's voice, and the comments exploded. CPS had indeed been involved. Karlissa threw the blame at the fans, but it's her own son at the center of this storm. Nobody believes that baby is safe in that household. Then, an anonymous former Zeus producer came forward in a now-deleted TikTok. Face blurred, sharing chilling details. "We filmed scenes with Junior, but most didn't make the cut. He cried, non-stop, couldn't focus, just screamed, and the crew was at a loss. At one point, they told us to cut the footage because it was too disturbing for viewers. This stopped being a show." Shortly after, Karissa's sister returned to the spotlight with a 2-minute Facebook video titled, "She Tried to Silence Me." In it, she declared, "You told me to keep quiet, but when I saw that girl bleeding and begging for help, I couldn't stay silent. Your sons keep having kids and walking away, but you blame everyone but them. Don't worry, voicemail isn't the only proof I have." The video cut off, but fans flooded the comments begging for all the evidence to be revealed. And guess who liked that post? Christian's own mother. That's when it became clear this war was far from over, and the next move could change everything. Just as fans thought the saga had reached its peak, a legal bombshell flipped the script entirely. Court documents surfaced, stamped and filed. In Los Angeles Superior Court, the plaintiff, Bria, the defendant, Karlissa Angel Porter herself. Bria's legal team had filed a cease and desist along with a civil suit citing defamation, harassment, and emotional distress. A tweet from @TheLegalTread confirmed the allegations: coercion, online abuse, public lies, and witness intimidation, with a hearing scheduled for 2 weeks out. The streets were buzzing, and Zeus Insider reported that Bria's lawyer revealed she'd been threatened since releasing her first video, phone hacked, fake text leaks, and harassment escalating after her sister's live appearances. Bria's attorney, experienced in high-profile Hollywood cases, told TMZ, "My client was silenced by her own blood. This is bigger than family. It's about the truth, and the world is about to hear everything." Fans were stunned. Karlissa being sued by her own sister. This drama just went full courtroom level. Bria was flipping the entire narrative on its head. But the real jaw-dropper came in a preview of Bria's court testimony, where a highlighted line read, "I have reason to believe Dre has engaged in behavior endangering multiple young women under false identities." Multiple false identities. Then, as if that wasn't explosive enough, a hacker account leaked an anonymous tip, allegedly from a Zeus insider. Apparently, Dre booked hotels using various fake names, one matching a guest pass from the Christian shoot in December, under the name Devontae J, but there's no record of anyone by that name on set. Fans were left wondering, who is Devontae J? Was Dre sneaking onto sets under false pretenses? The situation was darkening fast. Then, an Instagram user named IAM Novi stepped forward with a 3-minute reel, saying, "I don't care if you believe me or not. He flew me out after my friends said he was a music manager. When I arrived, it was just Hymno Studio. I ran. He told me to call him Jay." She added that his mom handled his business, ka Karlissa. Theories exploded online. Karlissa wasn't protecting her son. She was covering up his dirt. Bria tried to stop it but was bullied into silence. Even Chrisean weighed in, reposting a screenshot with the caption, "You came for my baby, but you didn't protect yours." Wild. Meanwhile, Zeus Network quietly scrubbed Dre from their newest promos, his name removed, scenes cut, IMDb page, frozen. Fans noticed the erasure. Something major was brewing. Zeus was acting like Dre never existed. Now, Bria had opened a Pandora's box that couldn't be closed. Just when you thought it couldn't get crazier, Bria's lawyer announced an upcoming press conference downtown Los Angeles, scheduled for next Friday. The purpose? To reveal footage Bria claims producers deliberately buried. The invitation came with one powerful word: proof. Now it's your turn. What do you think happened behind the scenes? Was Karlissa shielding her son, or covering a twisted web of lies? Is Bria a whistleblower or just seeking attention? And what about Chrisean Jr.? Is this baby drama a smokescreen? Or are we on the brink of uncovering shocking truths about his paternity, health, and safety? Drop your thoughts below. We're reading everything. Who do you believe? Bria, the fearless sister armed with receipts. Karlissa, the loudest voice in the room. Chrisean, the emotional mother caught in chaos. Or Dre, the enigma with too many secrets. Don't forget, next week's press conference could change everything. New footage, fresh proof, and potentially a devastating blow to someone's career, reputation, and freedom. Stay tuned, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications, because when this next chapter drops, you won't want to miss a moment. Like this video if you believe the truth is finally coming to light, and share it with someone following every twist. Remember, the drama is far from over. It's just getting started.